This is definitely the worst Porsche 911 steering wheel I've ever seen. And in today's video, I'm going to take you through the process of restoring it. Hey guys, today we're going to be trying to restore this awful looking Porsche 911 wheel. It's not looking good, is it? It looks like it belongs to a fire hydrant to turn it off. So yeah, let's try and restore this back to something a little bit nicer. The wear on it is awful. The stitch on it is uneven, all over the place. It's been trimmed before. I don't think Porsche would let this out the factory, to be honest. But today, we're going to be making this black leather. It's going to have a yellow 12 o'clock band. And I'm going to do a nice Porsche OEM dark grey stitching in the cross stitch pattern, like they've done here. This is far too close, so it doesn't give the right effect. So we'll rectify that as well. Sorry it's taken so long to get a video out. I've been incredibly busy. I've got some jobs that are on deadlines and I just haven't got the time to film them. I've been doing some Ferrari 488 seats, which you can see here. They came out really nice, but like I say, I didn't have time to record it because they were on a deadline to get them out. So I think it's going to be about one video a month, to be honest, with how much I've got on. If the channel picks up, you know, and I can dedicate more time to it, then I'll definitely do that. But for now, it's just not feasible. But I'll do what I can, like I say. So let's crack on with this. The first thing to do is get rid of this horrible yellow leather. It honestly didn't feel like automotive grade leather either, which would explain the wear and tear on it and how badly it has worn. I know this wheel is from a Porsche 911, but I'm not sure if it's from a 964 or a 930. I really don't follow Porsche, so I'm not really sure on what all the numbers mean. If someone could let me know in the comments and educate me on all the different types, I would really appreciate that. Give me a rundown, that'd be great. Okay, just strip the leather off and that looks 100 times better already, doesn't it? So what I need to do now is find the top dead center for the 12 o'clock band. Usually you have some kind of like casting marks where it's been put in the mold, but there doesn't seem to be anything on this. So I need to find a way to find the top dead center. Now I've come up with this jig, and what this is going to do is there's 3 mounting holes here. So my jig sits in those holes and it has a center line going straight up, so I'll use a ruler to find that top dead center. I'll mark that and then I can cut the grooves for the 12 o'clock band and also the groove at the bottom for the leather join. Once that's done, it's patterning, cutting the leather and doing the cross stitch, which is a new one for the channel, so we'll go through that as well. Here I'm just measuring up for the leather. Usually, as a rule of thumb, you take the complete measurement of the wheel and you take away about 8% for the material stretch, and that usually gets you about the right place. Sometimes you need to tighten it up a little bit more, but it's usually about 8%. I never managed to record cutting the leather out. I got a phone call and I just went on autopilot and carried on. But it was basically just a length of leather, because as you can see here, I go through the patterning process which I described in my Audi RS4 B7 steering wheel video, which I'll link above. So as some of you might know from my previous video on the Lotus Exceed steering wheel, when it comes to a hand stitch finish, you need to poke the holes yourself. So there's no machine stitching involved here. It's a big old wheel, there's a hell of a lot of holes. This was a lengthy process, so I don't show it all. But as you can see from this time lapse, this is me doing the top half of the wheel. You have to go one way with the stitch, then you have to come back and go the other way. So here you can see I've gone one way with the stitch, then I need to come back through and go the other way. A little interesting fact is that this stitch, as it is now, was found on the Peugeot 205 GTI wheels. I think it gives quite a late 80s, early 90s vibe. I quite like it actually. Here I am going through, back the other way in real time. As you can see, it takes quite a while. It is a lengthy process, and like I said before, it's quite a big wheel, so it does take a long time. And my fingers were killing at the end of this, to be honest. But it's definitely worth it. It's a lovely looking stitch, the cross stitch.
What's funny about that?
I don't think I need to tell you how much better that is, but I'm gonna. What a transformation, really, from that horrible yellow, worn, honestly poorly trimmed wheel now to this lovely looking black yellow 12 o'clock band, perfectly top dead center. We used our jig and the nice black cross stitch. I'm so lucky to have this job because it's so satisfying seeing something like that come together, and the end result. I personally can't stop looking at it, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. If you did, leave a like, comment and subscribe and all that good stuff, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.